What's up, fam? Welcome back to the garage. Gerald here with you with two P's. And I'm going to do something different today. You know, I just started doing my YouTube channel really seriously about a month ago. And I'm going to do my quest to my first 1,000 subscribers. Now, YouTube will let you monetize your channel once you hit 1,000. If you're watching this video, you probably know that. Also, your reach will obviously be much more broad and you'll be reaching more eyeballs, more ear holes, and people will be seeing your content, seeing the art that you're creating on YouTube. So that is really what I'm in it for. And I know the more subscribers I have, the more people are going to see my content. Now, there's a ton of videos on YouTube that tell you how to get to 1,000 subscribers or whatever milestone they might be promoting. And there definitely are different things that you can do in YouTube or in the process of making videos that will get you more views and more subscribers, absolutely. However, what I'm going to do on this quest is I'm going to do these little short videos when I reach a personal milestone of mine, and I'm just going to tell you literally what I did. So however long it took me to reach that milestone, and then the things that I feel like I did that helped me reach that milestone. Now, with that being said, as I'm sitting here today in May of 2021, I only have 63 subscribers. So if you've come to this video to try to learn how to get to 1,000 subscribers quickly, you might be in the wrong place. At least that's what it appears at this moment in time. But I'm a real person. I'm a real guy, literally in my garage right now, podcasting and making videos like this because I enjoy doing it. It's a hobby of mine and I have a passion for it. My first milestone with YouTube was to get to 50 subscribers. I set a very attainable goal, I felt like. Not necessarily a simple goal, but one that I thought could be reached pretty easily with very little effort. And here I am at 63. Now, I just hit that 50. I went from like 45 to 63 overnight. So I made this video a little further along than I thought I would be. I thought it would be in the 50 to 55 range when I made this video. But as I said, I'm sitting at 63, and my next milestone would then be 100. I'm going to show you real quickly on this picture-in-picture presentation here. So these are my personal YouTube milestones that I hope to reach. As you can see, the first one was stage 1, which was 50 subs. As I said, I hit that a couple days ago. I'm now at 63. Now, to let everyone know, I'm going to show you how I think I got to the 63 number as I'm sitting here today. Now, just so everyone knows, we're in May right now, May of 2021. Of course, I don't know when you're going to be watching this in the future, but that's where we're sitting right now. I started putting out content more frequently, more consistently, and editing it a little more seriously, a little bit more professionally about a month ago. So it roughly took me about 3 to 4 weeks to get from when I started at 13 subscribers, and those were subscribers that had literally just found me and subscribed, or people that I knew, because I've had this channel for 5 years and did virtually nothing on it with the exception of a few edits with music that I put together. So I wasn't reaching out for subscribers. I definitely wasn't releasing content consistently, but I started doing that in the last 3 to 4 weeks, and I went from 13 to 63. You may as well say I started at 0, because like I said, the 13 that I had in the first 5 years of this channel are literally my parents and random people that just found me or listened to my podcast and followed me on YouTube. So 3 to 4 weeks, 63 subscribers. That's stage 1. We passed 50. As you can see, my next personal stage is stage 2 is 100 subs. Then it goes to 250 subs. Then stage 4 would be 500 subs, which means I would be halfway there. Stage 5 would be 750. And then finally, stage 6 would be the caveat, the little carrot that's dangling there for most YouTube content creators, which is the 1,000 subscriptions. Now, I'm going to tell you what I did to get to the 63. And then I have a secret ingredient that I think, as a newbie, as a beginner, as somebody who's literally doing this in their free time, in their garage. I have a family, I have young kids, I have a real job. I'm balancing all this stuff, but it is a hobby of mine, and I do enjoy doing it. And I make time to do it when I can. Now, here's how I achieved my first 50 subs. I think. Ask people you know. It seems simple. Ask your friends, ask your family. I joked about my parents. My mom subscribes to my channel. She's one. Ask your coworkers, anybody that's young and hip, TikTok, Instagram, all those friends or colleagues that you may have that are on apps like that are, believe me, very familiar with YouTube. If they have the YouTube app on their phone, have them pull your channel up and hit subscribe. They'll probably do that as a favor to you, especially if you are releasing content that may interest them or may interest a group of friends that you run in. My channel, while you're here, if I'm lucky enough to get you to subscribe, I focus on movies, music, TV, and pop culture. I do trailer reactions. I do movie reviews. I do podcast recordings that are adjacent to my top 5 pop culture podcasts that I put out that I've been doing for 5 years. So anybody that's interested in movies or music or TV, I'm going to tell them about my YouTube channel, obviously because I want the sub, but also because I think I'll be releasing content that hopefully they would be able to enjoy and get some value out of. You don't want people just subscribing just because they're not going to watch your content, which that should be your goal. Your goal should not be the number of subscribers. Your goal should be your content is reaching people that care about it and that value it and that enjoy it. It's an entertainment. You're a piece of entertainment when you put stuff out on YouTube or, in my case, podcasts as well. Now, asking people, easy, right? I would say of the 63 subscribers I got, probably half of them were people that I asked, around 30 or so, were people that I asked at work, or I texted and say, hey, I'm trying to do these YouTube videos. Do you mind subscribing to me? Again, I'm asking people that I think would get value out of it, not just any random person. There's people I work with that I have not asked to do it because I don't feel like they would be into the content that I'm releasing, if that makes sense. Social media is another big one. You might not be able to reach everyone personally, right? Especially during COVID, coronavirus. So put a blast on Facebook, put a little tweet out there. I have almost 4,000 Twitter followers. So I did a little tweet. I said, hey, if you want to help me out, if you like my podcast, because my YouTube channel is adjacent to my podcast, then subscribe to me on YouTube. So not only will you be able to hear me every week on my podcast, you'll also be able to see me do different things, same voice that they're used to listening to on a weekly basis. So chances are if they subscribe to my podcast and they like that material that I'm releasing, then at least if they use YouTube, they'll like my YouTube channel. So social media is an easy one as well. Improve the quality of your videos and the editing of your videos. I recently just went from iMovie when I started to Final Cut Pro. People that know me personally will know, but my daughter is a film editor, and she recommended Final Cut Pro to me. And as a free trial, I tried it. You can get a free trial pretty easily, by the way, if you just Google 90-day free trial of Final Cut Pro. There's a link that exists forever that you can get through Apple. And then if you decide it's not right for you, you don't have to obviously purchase it. But it will up the level of the quality in your videos. And the editing is a big part of it. I'm still learning. What's cool about YouTube is you have to start. You have to do it, right? You have to put out the first video. I cringed when I went back and looked at some of the first videos that I put out, like I said, about a month ago when I was just kind of starting to take it seriously. And I actually hid those videos because I wanted to come back and kind of improve them. I haven't done that yet. But even more of the videos I've been releasing since then, even since I got Final Cut Pro, honestly, I always kind of critique and I find something wrong with them, whether it's the audio or whether I put a clip in the wrong place or whether I got the end screen at the end of the video wrong or like whatever. But each video, hopefully, is better than the one before it. Or I should say each edit is hopefully is better than the one before it because I'm learning as I go here. So I'm not a high quality video producer that's putting out immaculate content every single video I release, but I am putting out the videos and I am hopefully reaching new audiences each time I do that. But improving the quality of your videos, especially the sound and the lighting if you have the means to do so. The camera is a big one, but I'm recording this literally on my iPhone 12 right now as we're sitting here. I have other means to record, but I actually prefer to record on my iPhone. It's easier, it's more convenient. I talked about my family life. It just makes more sense for me. So if you have an iPhone or a smartphone, you can record YouTube videos that are pretty decent quality. And the last one is be consistent. In the last month, I've released about 7 videos. Not including this one. So when this one comes out, that'll be 8 videos in about a month. Now that's possibly excessive, but a lot of mine are short. There's been a couple short ones I've thrown out there. I've done a couple trailer reactions that are pretty short. So I'm not really doing these long videos. I've only got one video currently that I think only one video currently that runs over 10 or 12 minutes long. Most of my videos are 5 minutes or less. And then I even have a couple that are less than a minute. So I do little quick like edits where I put clips of movies in with music, and I do stuff like that just because I enjoy video editing and I enjoy editing, and I've put those on my YouTube channel. So I would say once a week is probably a good start. If you have the ability based on your personal life to do maybe twice a week, that would be good too. But the idea is to be consistent. So if you commit to putting out one video a week, then I would say, okay, every Friday, I'm going to make sure I have a YouTube video out, or every Wednesday, or every Sunday, or whatever it works best with your schedule. I'm off on weekends, so I'm going to put out a video every Saturday night, or whatever. But be consistent so that the content and the material gets out there to people. I found that that's gone a long way too. Now, again, as I'm sitting here, and hopefully this number will go up, but as I'm sitting here, I'm at 63 subscribers. So I'm definitely not the Dalai Lama that's going to get you 1 million subscribers by watching this video, but I am going to give you the truth as to what's working for me and possibly what's not working for me. And those are the little slides I wanted to make for you. Now, in summary, what I think the secret weapon is and the secret ingredient is you have to want to do it and you have to have fun doing it. You can't focus on the money. You can't focus on the number of subscribers, even though that's probably why you clicked on this. And I was focused on that big time too. You have to enjoy doing it and do it for the love of content creating. I have got a new love for video editing. I mentioned the connection to my daughter in film school. So it's probably through that. And I love movies. I love film. So I love when movies are cut together beautifully, or music videos or montages at the Oscars or whatever. And they're cut together really nice with a perfect piece of music. And you can see some of the edits I've done on my channel. Some are not good because they're from 2 or 3 years ago when I was not good at it, frankly, and I was using iMovie, and it's inferior. But that's my point, is that you're getting a little bit better and you enjoy doing it. So the secret, I think, is to focus on the content that you're putting on the channel. Focus on the editing that you're doing before it gets to YouTube. Focus on the topics that you're discussing. Are you talking about doing a how-to video, a teaching video, where it's something that you love so much? You love woodworking and you're just passionate about it, or cooking, or whatever the case may be, then focus on that content and get it out there. And then, like I said, all these other things that I listed, if you know there's people on social media or that you know personally that are going to be into what you're talking about, share it with them. Now, I went from, I might as well say 0, but I went from 13 to 63 in 3 weeks. Hopefully, this isn't the last video I make in this quest to 1,000, which is what I'm calling it. Again, I'll show you the slide here. Stage 1 has been accomplished, over 50 subs at 63. So hopefully I'll make another one when I get to 100, and I will tell you how I got from this 63 number to 100 plus when I do that video. Now, if you want to help me get there, and maybe this video will be one of the bullet points as to how I got to 100, on my quest to 1,000, then please subscribe. The information is below. Obviously, you know that. And did you get to 1,000 subscribers? Are you having a hard quest to get that number to go up just like I am? And what are you doing that's possibly working? Do you feel like you're at a dead end? Comment, subscribe, like me. I will talk to you. I will do everything I can to maybe let's work together. Let's figure this YouTube thing out, guys. I love doing it, and I'm going to be cataloging my quest to 1,000. And again, if I don't get to the 100, this could literally be the only video in this quest. But nonetheless, I made the video and I put it on YouTube. I put tags on it. I did all that stuff, and we'll see what happens. Hopefully, I'll see you next time, guys, when I get to 100 plus subscribers. Please comment and please subscribe and let me know what you thought of this video. I'll see you next time in the garage.